Good morning, grace and peace, beloved St. Lucas and friends, and welcome to our morning devotion time. I have just a simple thought, or maybe it's a quick thought, but I pray that it's not simple, that it rests well with you. Um, I heard in 2000 a preacher speak about this text and its dimensions, and part of what happened to me when I heard this preacher preach is part of what compelled me to answer my call to ministry and to go to seminary and learn more about Scripture and the Hebrew language and the language of the New Testament, the Greek too. And it's this observation in Exodus 3. Chapter 3 is where Moses, who has run away from Egypt, he has committed murder, and he takes off. And he gets married, and he's working for his father-in-law. And he finds himself on Mount Horeb, and he comes across a bush that's burning, but it's not being consumed by the flames. And he has a conversation with God. This is the divine encounter where humanity encounters the creator of all things. And they have a little bit of a conversation. And then in verse 14, right before that, Moses says, well, who am I to go do this? Like, why is the Pharaoh going to listen to me to liberate all of his slaves? Why? Like, whose authority? And God said to Moses, verse 14, I am who I am. Tell Pharaoh that I am who I am sent you. And so there's a lot that can be said about this name of God that God gives Moses. Did he really hear I am the I am? What is that? What does that look like? What Moses heard was the ineffable name of God. The name of God that cannot be pronounced. You can't say it. So some of you may have friends who are Jewish and active in their Jewish faith, and if they were to email you, they would probably not spell out the word G-O-D, God, out of respect of the holy name of God, this ineffable name. What's there is the four Hebrew letters Yo, He, Vav, He. Yo, He, Vav, He. Yo, He, Vav, He. Yahweh is how some people pronounce it. And Moses heard, I am Yahweh. Tell him Yahweh sent you. Well, Yahweh is a very English and Americanized way of saying Yohevahe. What ancient Hebrew sages, Jewish sages, have written about for thousands of years is that Moses didn't hear I am the I am. Moses didn't hear Yahweh, right? Moses heard Yohevahe. Yohevahe. These ancient Hebrew sages would say that the name of God is the breath of life. That the name of God you cannot pronounce, but you say it all day long without even thinking of it. At the story of creation, when God creates humanity, God breathes life into Adam, into earth, into clay. And that when Moses encountered this burning bush and had this conversation with the creator of all things, the breath of God rushed over Moses. So I wonder for you today, as you begin your week, it's filled with anxiety and stress. It's going to be filled with tension and decisions. We're going to hear noise on our TV after noise after noise, divisiveness and hurtfulness. I wonder if you might stop. Speak the holy name of God. Allow the breath of life to wash over you, to fill your lungs and to fill your spirit. I pray that you'll breathe. I pray that you'll speak the holy, ineffable name of God. Grace and peace, my friends.